Alrighty, it's the Sunday night WoW highlight show. Clips sent to me from various noobs. First up, Commander Smith driving the PZB2. I've fast forwarded to the end of the game here, and he's just been left with a Kenny to deal with, and Commander Smith is in uncompromising mood. And what he's going to do is play with his food. If you look at this, you can learn some lessons. I think anyone who's new to this game, if you want to see how to angle up a tank, this is it in a nutshell. The Kenny has superb DPM, but I mean, he ain't going through the front of a PZB2. And Commander Smith's just moving it around and playing with him. Now, pay attention to the block damage counter as we move forward here. I mean, he can one-shot this guy, but he is like literally playing with his food like a small child who's left with Brussels sprouts at the end of a roast dinner. And the Kenny is tearing his hair out, bless him. He's whacking with everything he's got, and in a minute you're going to see he's actually going to change to heat, which is hysterical because he's got nothing. He's just got nothing. Look at him go. 1.5k block damage, and now we're just sort of bulldozering, and you can see the comments from the team coming in. It's just, what the heck? And it's going to get better, if it could possibly get better. We're up to 1.7k block damage, and he's still playing with his food. It's a one shot. I mean, just to make sure, he's loaded APCR. This is just brutal. It's just brutal. The poor old Kenny. I mean, Jesus, he's a Brussels sprout. He's the last of his generation. He's up against the wall. It doesn't get worse than this. And you've got to give him some credit, right? He keeps going. I mean, geez, I'm not sure if he's spanking Pramo or what he's doing, but fair play. I'd give this guy a worthy opponent because he ain't giving up. He's done 2.2k block damage. He's still going. He's still going, and everyone's just like, "Oh, come on, just you know what I mean?" Yeah, maybe. just serious note, what a great example of using the armor on your tank, but man, that's sick. Anyway, second one, the Marvel and Commander Smith were again playing together, the inseparable twins that they are. And I fast forwarded this game because it's boring as hell, but the opposition are all up here, right? So these two fools have YOLO'd up together, and I just kept this bit in just so we can see Marvel die coming up. And what you can see is that the rest of the team have all capped, which is very helpful. The AMX is one lucky cow son. He bounces a good couple of shots here, but for all of that, Commander Smith is up against an AMX, an M4, and a PZD, which has decent pen. The M4 comes outside, so he's angling to 3 targets. Now what you need to do here is watch the AMX. The AMX on the right is going to make a move. He has to, really. I mean, he's hesitated long enough. If all 3 of them basically push Commander Smith here, he's toast. But what he's doing is just holding like a boss. The rest of the team are all focusing one target. They've taken it out. And here we have the AMX making the move. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the AMX is an amazing tank. However, it does not have a turret that rotates. Oops. Commander Smith takes the M4. He's not even looking at the AMX. He's got him pinned. Again, he really is playing with his food. He's angling towards the PZD all the time, pinning the AMX. He takes one into the PZC, and watch this piece of gameplay. I love this. He uses the AMX as actual cover, lets him out, caps him, takes one off the PZD, and he's going to out DPM him all day here. Done. And that is just old age and deceit and treachery at work, but how beautiful. Final game. We have Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Alichap and Foxtrot Tango, formerly Foxtrot Oscar, and anyway. Various acronyms for various things. So Alichap is driving the rusky version of the church, and he's going to drive it aggressively. Alichap loves driving this tank because it has, check this, gun depression. Unlike the standard church, you can get the gun down on this like an absolute boss, so he's going to push this corner. Only he's not, because the scavenger, I mean, what's he doing? I mean, look, watch him pull out. Watch. Oh, yeah. Shall we block some more? Oh, no, let's just block some more. Foxtrot's giving him a bit of love in the KV1, and rightly so. What a flaming noob. I mean, Jesus, man. Anyway, the church is going to move onwards and upwards, and as you can see, Butch and the Sundance Kid have got the entire red team in front of them, and they're just going to hold up here like an absolute boss. The Scavs continuing to do not much in particular, and the rest of the team are, guess what, yeah, we're pretty much still on spawn. Awesome, but they're all going to push. Alichap decides it's time to use the armour in his tank and move his slow butt across the top of the map. Things are, at the current time, looking a lot better for our heroes. KV1 down there, yep, thank you very much. Alichap, you'll notice, he amuses me immensely, is a tight-walleted person, and he's firing standard AP. And at this stage in the game, you know what, fair enough. He's driving the church to grind some credits, but you can see he's made a call, he's getting serious about life, he's moved on to APCR. He's moved back to the Leo, watch the change in selection of ammo choice there, he knows he can go straight through the side, no problem at all. Gets an absolutely beautiful roll, moves into the T1 heavy, bang, bounce. The church gun will do that, and as you can see, Foxtrot has basically said we're getting flanked, and he's damn right. Alichap decides to get serious, changes up to APCR, straight through the front of the T1, thank you very much, onto the KV1, ever the optimist, I love this shot, yeah, never happening, but you know, got to be in it to win it. Turns round, and as Foxtrot has observed, the entire enemy team is flanked. They all appear to be pretty much full health, which is, yeah, credit to the team for doing not much. And they're going to basically have to see a 4-on-2 out here with most of the opposition being full health. Alichap, like all good tankers, has preserved his hit pool, and so has Foxtrot. If you look across, he's basically full health as well. And this can often happen in Blitz. You know, you're playing a med, you're well up, and you realise that the two tanks left on the battlefield are heavies, and they're good. 100 roll out of the type there. I've played this tank a lot. I have never rolled more than about 80 out of it, so you know, you gotta love that. I'm sure Ali enjoyed it as well. It's gonna push the Stug, which is slow but move across the battlefield. Is he gonna try a cheeky one? Cheeky? No. Okay, let's go in. Foxtrot's still holding the back of the field, that's all good news. The Stug bounces, and that will happen. Look at the angle on the church if you want to see how to drive it. Ali is a veteran. He's got the gun over the front of the drive wheel. He's going to get a lot of bounces playing this tank that way. And he's now down to a 2-on-1. Foxtrot goes down swinging, and you'll see he gets on chatting a bit. And Ali's going to push on down. KV1, thank you very much. But he's left with pretty much a full health type, and you can see the pressure getting onto Alichap here. Alichap's taking it cool, but you can see that he wants this bad, man. He wants this. He's on 1.7k. He's looking at what? 2k damage? He's thinking, yeah, mastery. I think he's got a mastery in this, but he'll have it anyway. And he's going to push down into the type. Type hits him for 88. And, you know, fair play to the type. This is good tanking for the boy. He moves around. 104? Really? That's a hell of a roll. 192. Jesus Christ, that's off the absolute charts. Alichap moves it up, bounces his back track. It's going to be down to one shot. Boom. Good man, Alichap. Always sticking in there. Nice one, buddy. Well under Foxtrot as well. Nice tune. Nice carry. Let's have a look at the results. What do we got? We have got a first class. Somewhat unfortunate. As you can see, the boys have put down 3k between them, pretty much swept all before them. held it out, Bush and Sundance Kid kind of style. Nice one, boys. Message ends. WoW Knobbery over for another week. Good job, chaps. Bye.